Hi everybody, and welcome to your messages from Spirit. If you're returning to our channel, it is wonderful to see you again. If you're new, my name is Linda Williams, and welcome. These messages are channeled through from the Spirit realm. And so, therefore, everyone, no matter your gender, no matter who you are, they're even for me as well. And so, what we like to do is we like to give Spirit, of course, tools, and we give them 4 decks. We ask for one card from the Letting Go deck. What is it we need to release or let go today? We have a card from the Divine Guidance deck, so some guidance that they'd like to give us today. We have our numbers deck, and the numbers that we are given, we put to one side and we don't look at them. So sometimes we get one card, sometimes they give us 2, but we don't look at them until the end of the messages because they seem to bring everything together somehow. I'm not quite sure how, but that's how it actually happens. So I love the numbers deck. It really does make sense, and it's a wonderful message. And of course, we have our tarot deck, which Spirit uses as well to give us some guidance. So let's have a look and see what is it we need to let go of. And for those of you who are new, my name is Linda Williams, and I'm from Australia. And I love to find out where you're from. I love your feedback. I love your messages too. Yes, okay, thank you. And your messages in relation to the readings that we do. So we've got 2 letting goes that jumped out. So we'll take them both because they're probably both important. This is our Divine Guidance deck. We'll cut from that, see what they give us. And of course, we have our numbers deck. I love this deck. The messages are wonderful. Okay, and very often this will happen. Then I need to take those. They both jump. And we do not look at these. We put them here to one side and we look at them at the end of the reading. So let's have a look and see. We've got two letting goes. Everyone in our life is acting as a mirror. I love this one. They are reflecting back to us what we have failed to acknowledge within ourselves. They are forcing us to look at what needs to be addressed, what aspect of our smaller self needs to be relinquished. So this can be about us, all of us. Don't forget this message is for me too, where we need to think about how are we really acting? Which way are we acting at the moment towards others? How are we acting in our workplace? How are we acting in our relationship? Are we being fair? Are we being loving? Are we being kind? Or are we not? Maybe we need to look at ourselves a bit more and look into within ourselves. How is it we are responding and acting? Letting go means simply to let the feeling be there and to focus on letting out the energy behind it. It's about releasing any negative feelings, releasing any negative attitude towards others. The technique is to be with the feeling and surrender all efforts to modify it in any way. Let go of wanting to resist the feeling. It is resistance that keeps the feeling going. So we have to learn. It's not always easy, but we have to learn to go with the flow and to allow things to go, allow things to find their way out of our lives. Sometimes it's people. Sometimes people need to be let go, don't they? Sometimes. Do you trust the process? Is a message from the Divine Guidance deck. Now, it's hard to read this because of the light colours, so I'll read it to you. Do you trust the process? Everything unfolds in the universe just as it should. Trust in the perfection of the world, even in the events we perceive as bad or negative. You are an example of perfection. You may not be perfect, but you are perfectly you. Be who you are, go with the flow. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. Be who you are. Look at me, I'm a great grandma and I've got pink hair. What of it? It's because, in my youth, I trained with the hairdresser. I was a hairdresser, and my specialty was colour. I love colour. And I still love colour, and it's been a part of me for donkey's years. I've had this colour in my hair, and I am who I am. People know me for who I am, accept me for who I am, and you do the same. You be who you are, be unique, be different, but be who you are, be yourself, and speak well of others towards others. So they're the two messages that came out. Now, I want to ask Spirit, please. What is it that you'd like to tell us today? What sort of messages would you like to give us all, myself included, about our lives in general? Some messages from the Spirit on how we should live our life, how we should cope, what we should do. Just general messages, please, that will be important to everybody who's watching today. This is for everyone who is watching today. Everyone who has found. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. That's my top row. And the bottom, one in the bottom. I usually like to get that 6 to start with. Okay. So we'll see if we can get a couple more. This is for everybody that's watching today. What sort of guidance and knowledge and wisdom would you like to send our way, please? What sort of wisdom, what sort of knowledge? If I don't get another couple, here we go. I've got them. Thank you so much. We've got 2 more. And we always take the bottom one. We always take the bottom one where the deck has stopped. Okay, the bottom one is the Knight of Swords. Ooh, taking action. Right, the first card, the very first message is the Star. Next to that is the Ace of Swords. New beginnings, opportunities coming our way. We have the 7 of Cups, decisions, big opportunities to choose from. We have the Emperor. I love the Emperor. I love it when the Emperor comes up. So we've got the Emperor and the Star as 2 majors, which is good. We have the 5 of Cups. I like this because it does really resonate to big changes coming. And we have the Knight of Cups. Ooh, so we have the Knight of Cups, and also the bottom was the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of action, a lot of movement going on here. I will ask Spirit, how long this message is for, because sometimes, for example, what I mean by that is you're finding this message today, and so it obviously will resonate with you today, but it's also messages about what's to come, how to cope with things in the future. The messages I did in the previous video about, is this message for you? It actually spoke of a 6-week period. Spirit took us through to the middle of January. So I'll just ask them if they want to give us that information with this reading today, just so that we know the time span for these messages, because time does have a lot to do with it. For me, I used to take the top card as well. Okay, right. So they've given us the top card, which is the 9 of Pentacles, which is a very fortuitous outcome, believe you me, a very, very fortuitous outcome. Okay, the Star. We have the Star, and underneath we have the Emperor, 2 major arcanas. So the Star is all about preparation. The wish upon a star, and all of your wishes came come through. Wish upon a star. This is opportunity coming, opportunity for growth, opportunity to sow seeds, opportunity to be able to start something new, an opportunity because it's next to the Ace of Swords, an opportunity to make big changes, an opportunity to improve your life in all areas. This is about focusing. It's about focusing on everything that we really want in life. And the Emperor sitting underneath the Star is about taking charge of the situation. The Emperor we are being asked here to focus, stay positive and take control, and be the leader. Be the leader of these new opportunities that you are about to Well, I think some of you may have started these already because we have the star as the first card and we have the emperor underneath that. So many of you may already have started working on this adventure, this new beginnings, these wishes and hopes and dreams that you have been thinking about. And so now what you're being asked to do is stay the course, stay positive, take control. Uh, Sometimes we can get to a stage where we get a little bit confused about which way should I go here. But this is again, this is about opportunity. This is about many things that could be incorporated, or in some cases, for some of you, this can also be about having to make up your mind that sometimes we can go, I'm not sure if I should do this, I'm not sure. The Ace of Swords is new beginnings and a fresh start, but if you're having a little bit of difficulty about which way you should go with this in the beginning, if your mindset is giving you a little bit of trouble, if you're if you're a little bit fearful or a little bit uncertain, then you have to bring clarity into your thoughts. You have to weigh things up at the moment or in the future, and decide which is the best way to go here. The one choice that he is thinking about, that he's looking at, is the spiritual path. So you could be on a spiritual journey. Some of you could be on a whole new life. You might be deciding you want to go on a spiritual journey. You want to go through a path of self-discovery. You want to start training, learning to be a psychic, learning to be a card reader, learning to be a healer. It's very possible that you could also be thinking of doing that. You've been thinking about it for a while because you want to do great things. It's very possible. And what this is saying to us is, well, take control of the situation, be strong, be powerful, and bring your dreams into reality. When we look at the Five of Cups sitting underneath the Ace of Swords, many people say, "Oh, what on earth does this mean?" Well, this just simply means this: all is not lost. You could have been thinking, "Oh my goodness me, I started this. I thought this was going to be really successful. I had positive thoughts. I really felt that it was going to work. So I began this new journey, but it didn't work." This could be a relationship too. You may have gone into a relationship and you thought it was going to be wonderful, but it didn't turn out the way that you had hoped. And because we have the, we have the Knight of Cups moving away. If you see the angle he's on, he's moving away, and he's moving away from this situation. So maybe you've had to walk away from a relationship that hasn't worked out for you. It hasn't worked out as well as you would have liked. And this sometimes happens, doesn't it? Sometimes it happens. And we just have to and it's caused a lot of emotional, it has caused a lot of emotional distress. But the Queen of Cups is also about not just this is not about this is not about just feeling sorry for yourself. This is about you knowing that even though you're going through some emotional turmoil with that decision of having to walk away, or somebody's walked away from you, you've still got the power and the strength to move forward. You've still got the power and the strength to move forward and to better your life, walk in a new direction. So for those of you who are watching this today, you've been going through a breakup, a relationship that hasn't worked out the way you wanted it to. I want you to know that your future is going to be okay. There is a completion here. Something's come to an end. We can see something has come to an end. But you see how the sun's rising? This is the new horizon. This is the new beginning. To start afresh in life, sometimes we have to end something. Something has to run its course so that we can move forward. Sometimes things have to run their course so that we can move on. So some of you may be moving on from a situation. It could be a job, it could be a career, it could be anything that you've been involved in that you put a lot of effort into it. You put a lot of um, your mind, body, soul into it, but it just didn't work out the way you'd hoped. And so now you're thinking, well, maybe I just need to bring this to an end. It could be a lousy job, it could be a business that hasn't gone as well as you would have hoped. So I'm now going to complete that, and I'm going to negotiate and start again. I'm going to negotiate and I'm going to start again. I'm going to take action. I'm not going to sit around just hoping that things get better. I'm actually going to take action and move forward and bring back everything that I have been hoping and dreaming for. If this is your career, this is your business, this is your finances, there's a lot of negotiation going on around. There will be a lot of negotiation. If it's not around you now, there will be. If it's around you now, it's going to be very successful. So this is about negotiating, working with others, working things out, contracts, apprenticeships coming to a close, and then being offered a job. It's many things, but what it really is, it's about it's opportunity. This big opportunity coming your way, even though something has come to a completion now. There's big opportunities coming your way to maybe build on something or start again or start something fresh. Take the time to think everything through. This is the time for you. This is the time where you need to take yourself into a place of within. Think everything through. Don't allow anything to bog you down. Don't allow your stress levels to rise, because this here is, I call this the light at the end of the tunnel, really. You can think things through, mull over things, go through it all, but at the end of the day, it's all going to work out okay, because there's help here. This is about, there's an angel in there looking over you, watching over you, and guiding you. So take the time out to think things through. Think about the things that you're worrying about. Think about the things that haven't maybe worked as well as you would have liked. Just take the time to review and clarify everything. Clear your mind, clear your mindset. It's important that you do. And then, because if you're going through mental fatigue and also emotional fatigue, it's no good for you, is it? So what we need to do is we need to step away from that, and we need to move move forward, take action in a different way. We need to forge down a different path. Maybe I should put it that way. There's a decision here, some big decisions here. I know that you've been trying to hang on to everything. You've been trying to hang on to your emotions. You've been trying to build your financial world. You've been trying to build your business. This is also about partnerships. So maybe you've been working with somebody, you've both been trying very, very hard to work together on something, and it hasn't turned out the way you had hoped. And so for those of you who are going through something like that, I want you to know this. Things are going to work out fine. It's just a matter of moving in a new direction. Start planning, start making changes, get up and start again. Some of you just get up and start again, because this is success. But it's also moving at a steady pace. It's moving at a steady pace. And I know that there are situations going on around you at the moment where some of you are going through financial difficulty. Some of you are going through emotional difficulty. The world's hard, isn't it? The world is very difficult at the moment. Some of you are going through heartache, especially if you've been going through a negative relationship. And some of you have, yes, it's here. Some of you have been going through, or are going through some difficult days, some difficult times. You know, we have the three of hearts, which is heartache. Some of you can go through emotional loss. Some of you feel like you're trapped. You can't work your finances out. You just don't know what to do. It's so very difficult. Life is very, very difficult. But Spirit is saying to you that there's some big opportunities coming. So things don't always stay the same. Things don't always stay the same. And you know, I've got two cards here about relationships and partnerships. I've got two cards here about relationships and partnerships. We've got the Lovers, which is a major arcana deck, a card, and we've got the Two of Cups, which is a partnership of some kind. So there's a lot of messages here about people working together. There's a lot of message here about working with others, cooperating and negotiating. So you may at the moment in your life, maybe it's a time to negotiate some of the difficulties that you're going through. You know, maybe you need to go and talk to a bank manager. Maybe you need to go and talk to a solicitor. See, this is the King of Pentacles. Now, he's not the King of Swords, but the King of Pentacles, you know, King of Swords is a smart cookie you go to. He can be a solicitor, a real estate agent. He's a businessman and a very successful businessman, but so is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is also a very smart king. So this is where it might be a good idea for you to go to see, you know, your bank manager or someone who can help you and advise you on how you can get some things off the ground so that you can get back into the race, get back into building your future. There's lots of things going on in this reading, so there's a lot of you out there that I'm sure will resonate with many parts of what's going on here. Wow. We see difficulty. We see hardship because some of us go through that in different areas of our life. Some of us go through it in relationships. Some of us go through it in the loss of a loved one or a pet. Some of us go through it in the loss of a business or our job or whatever. And it is sitting here on the table. It is sitting here. And so some of you are going through difficult times. There is no doubt about that. But you know what? I've got news for you. They're coming to an end. Oh boy, they're coming to an end. There is a celebration abroad. So whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is you've been struggling with, even if it's the conception of a child, if you're having trouble conceiving a child, that's going to change because we've got the Three of Cups, but we've got the Magician as the outcome. This is everything going in our favour. This is everything working out in the end. The difficult times, the difficult relationship, the difficult business decisions, everything, the stress and the strife that many of us have been going through, many of us are recovering from. Just know that this is the turning point, is the Magician. The Magician is the turning point, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles, security big time. We are being told that all we have to do is believe in ourselves and believe we have the capabilities to turn everything around. The difficult times that we've been going through, the difficult times we may be in at the moment can be turned around. We just need to believe in it, that we have the power, believe in what we know, believe in what we've learnt, and apply that. And this is us building a legacy, a future of financial security. So be the Magician, everyone. The Magician, the Wizard. Nothing he can't conjure up. There's nothing he can't succeed in because he believes in himself. He believes he can do it. He's got the knowledge. He's got the expertise. He's got the courage. And he creates abundance. He creates big time. So this is a lovely message. Spirit today has said to us that they've said, yes, we understand. We know what you've been going through. We know you've been going through difficult times. We know all the sorts of difficult times that you've been encountering. But we want you to know that if you apply yourself Apply everything you know about yourself. Believe in yourself. Apply your knowledge. Apply your expertise. Don't give up. If you have to start again, start again. You've got aces here, positive ace. If you have to do that, do that. Build, build, build. Create and succeed. A lot of us are going through difficult times. The world is a different place, isn't it, to what it used to be? We have number 2 and we have 1212. Look at those twos. These are the numbers Spirit gave us before we began the reading. And these are the 2 cards to give us more information about what we've just talked about, everyone. Partnership. And we had 2 cards that spoke of this. And we also had the 3 of Pentacles, didn't we? We also had the 3 of Pentacles. Maybe this applies to quite a few of you who are watching today. Partnership. Your angel is encouraging you to embrace the beauty of partnership, as it has the power to bring peace and create unity between individuals. Your ideas and your concepts. By approaching problems with an impartial and empathic perspective, you will be guided towards a more harmonious outcome. So that's about this as well, isn't it? And these 2. So what Spirit is saying is, by approaching problems with an impartial and empathic perspective, you will be guided towards a more harmonious outcome. And that's what we want. We want a harmonious outcome. It's negotiating with people in a really good way. And we speak honey, not vinegar. That's a good way of putting it, isn't it? You have a breakthrough here. Now, this is the breakthrough. You see how these numbers resonate? It's wonderful, isn't it? Breakthrough. Number 1212. You are on the cusp of a significant breakthrough, everyone, in your life after a period of stagnation. Your willingness to grow is all the energy you need at this moment. Set new goals and live them out. Opportunities will come to you effortlessly if you open yourself to growth and new possibilities. Open yourself up. Don't cry over spilt milk. There's absolutely no point in dwelling on this. There's no point in dwelling on what it is that could have been. There's no point. Sometimes we have to walk away to be able to walk forward. If we don't walk away, how are we going to move forward? And so this is the time of moving forward. Allow the negative to be the past. We've learned from it. We've learned so many lessons. But now I know that even though it was difficult, I'm now ready for a new beginning. I'm now ready to become the magician. Even though I've been through heartache and upset, I'm now ready to move forward. The pain and the suffering or the hurts that I have gone through, the heartache, maybe the broken heart, all of that I've been through, all of that I've been going through, it's been hard, but I've survived. I've survived, and now, because I am a survivor, I'm going to be able to step up and take control and forge a wonderful, wonderful future. That's quite a nice message Spirit's given us today. I can resonate with a lot of this in my own life. I always do when I do these kinds of readings. A lot of them make sense to me. Not all of it, because I'm in a happy marriage, but some of it when it comes to career and other things as well. And also having children, I have children. I often see them in the reading. I often see things too that I know are going on with my children. So it's rather interesting when you just channel through messages and you're not really talking about star signs. So I do love these. I hope that we have given you some guidance today. I really do. Would you like to give us some comments? Tell me where you're from. As you know, I'm from Australia. I love to hear where you're from. I love your comments. I like to hear back from you. For those of you who've been telling about my microphone, it's been an issue. It's been frustrating. bought a brand new mic and it still was giving me trouble. So I'm sort of hoping that things do get put right. So I must apologise if you've been watching some of my videos and have been a little bit muffled. Anyway, before I put them out on YouTube. Now I go through them. We're contemplating getting another one that's maybe doesn't plug into the computer, but instead is on a battery pack. So that yeah, we're thinking of doing that. Anyway, everybody, please like the video. Would you like to give us a like and share it if you'd like, because it is a, a message for everybody and anybody. No gender here. If you'd like to do that, that would be wonderful. Share it on your social media platform if you'd like to. You could help, if you helped one person, that would be wonderful. If you'd like to subscribe to our channel, we would love to have you on board. We would be so very grateful for your support as well. So click the little bell when you subscribe and the little all one, and you'll get all the videos. You'll get notified of everything that we put out every few days. And also you put your weekly messages for your star sign. So we do those too. So everyone, thank you again so much for sharing this, spending this time with us. We appreciate it, and we really do look forward to the next time that we meet. Till then, bye bye for now.